show. All right. Good evening, everybody. What's up? What's up? What's up? We're going to hit our pre-roll here in just about 30 seconds or so. Captain Taylor, thank you for your 30-month resub. What's going on, baby boy? What's your doing? Hey, Jim Pine. Whereas lost in with his sermon, the world shall be saved tomorrow. G5 scrapping is coming. And we've got maths. And we've got graphics. And we've got explanations. And we've got teaching. And we got scrap hacks. It all comes when we start our show in 3 minutes. Good evening, everybody. Welcome in. Good evening, everybody. Welcome into the show. Appreciate you guys all being here. What's going on? Welcome. Welcome. How you guys doing tonight? Appreciate you guys all being here. Happy Arcfall Eve. Joining us on the stage tonight.
I ain't going nowhere.
He's back, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm sure it's absurd. I'm sure you can't walk.
Oh my goodness gracious. As soon as we get, well, all right, I was trying to do a nice big build-up. I was trying to do a nice big build-up, but his camera's not on yet. But well, I'm waiting on his camera. Waiting on the camera. Do we need to go back to the countdown? We'll go back to the countdown.
There's only been one me.
I guess he's trying to boot in. Hey, Johnny 5, what's going on? Appreciate you guys all being here. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is. He's back. How you doing?
Hello.
Hello.
Have you ever owned a home?
Yes.
Have you ever had your taxes recalculated by your county?
Yes.
Have they decided to take $1,400 extra out of your direct deposit for no
Yes.
reason with no warning?
Okay, no, I didn't give them my direct deposit without doing my taxes first. What is wrong with you? I mean,
No. It's not without doing my taxes. It has nothing to do with taxes. That's
Yeah, why
completely
would you
other
give direct
disaster
deposit to
nightmare.
your county
This
assessor?
is just a county deciding, oh, you put a pergola in your backyard? Oh, well, that's obviously an additional $17,000 on your property value. So let's just go ahead and take care of that over 12 months, and we'll just get that escrow updated for you, sir. No need to call.
Dude, you know, that's really funny that you mentioned that. I got a notification from my home insurance that they were doubling my premium this year because my property value was assessed at such a higher value than it was last year. So my premium went from like $2,800 to like $5,400. I'm not even kidding you.
So
Crazy.
I would like to offer you all a free public service announcement commercial. Call your friends at abode.com. That's ABODE.com.
Jesus.
Not
What are
Adobe,
you doing?
Abode. And they will help you fight your reclassification and calculation of your real estate taxes and get you back into the realm of reality. That's abode.com, ABODE.com. You too, Ultimate DJs, can benefit from their services. And it's only $59.
I will not be participating in such weird hacks that you are endorsing on this show. What I will
What are you talking about? The county can't. The county shouldn't be able to just do whatever they want to with your property taxes. You need a friend. You need a buddy. And your buddy works at abode.com.
What I will do instead is just call the county assessor and say, come buy it for this. I'll sell it to you for this amount. I'll sell it to you for this amount right now. So come on.
You know what they will tell you in return?
Come get it.
I'll give you 3 guesses.
What's that?
Jason Phoenix knows.
Yeah?
Get eviscerated.
Get eviscerated. Okay, got it. Yeah,
That's right.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you guys all being here.
How you doing, everybody? Happy Monday.
Happy Arcfall Eve. We've got so much to bring you tonight. Oh, my goodness gracious. Guys, we've got it. All right, we've got the data, we've got the deets, we got the leaks, and we've got the Griffin here that we can tell everybody what's going on with it, okay? So, appreciate you guys all being here. We've also got Matters on the stage. We've got Tarpy on the stage. Good evening to you fine folks. How are you? Welcome in.
Doing great.
Hey, hey, hey. All right. You know
Hiding.
what? You know what else we have here tonight? Tapish says you have the G5 scrapping data. Betcha.
Ooh.
And you know what else we've got? We've got critical mitigation data. We've got scrapping hacks already planned out for you guys. And we've got exclusive playtest images that we're going to be able to share with you guys. Although some of them have changed. And for that, I think it's a good thing. So we've got a couple of things that we're going to be talking about tonight. So, chat, I'm going to give you guys complete and total control over the show. All right? Complete, total control over the show. Where do you want to start? Hypochondriac said, is it just me or volume a bit low? No, I'm looking pretty good on yellow. I'm peaking in the yellow. I'm not peaking in red.
Don't be such an audio hypochondriac, although that is in your handle.
Hypochondriac. It's true. Hypochondriac, everything is all right. But I'm peaking in the yellow. All right, Sir Polish Prince says cow video. Great news on the cow video, Griffin. I'm about halfway done. I'm about halfway done with the cow video. All right.
So you're about wrist deep?
No, I'm a little bit closer to like forearm. About forearm on the meter. Okay, because I mean Griffin.
Well, the cow video will be a little bit longer. I will tell you all that
in there. He was up there.
Yeah, I am all in.
Yeah.
In honor of Mark 70, or whatever the celestial calendar Putz is going to tell you this patch is.
Iota 05.
I've lost track again.
Iota 05.
Thank you. Iota 05. Thank you. Shouldn't it be in Roman numerals? Can't we count iota?
No.
Iota V?
Roman. No. Okay. No. Let's use an actual decimal Dewey system, please. Okay. Yeah. That's right.
What does a Dewey Decimal System have to do with anything? Anyway,
we're halfway there.
In honor of Iota 05, I do have the final draft of the Starfleet Academy panel. The Beck did completed.
Really? Really?
And that will launch on our YouTube channel tomorrow at 7 p.m. for you all to enjoy before our show.
That's amazing. Holy smokes, that's awesome. That's great. Well,
I was thinking that we could do a little watch along. If anybody is around a little bit early, you can pop into the YouTubes at 7 p.m. Eastern. And it's a 58-minute production. And then right after that, UltimatDJz will make a ham sandwich and then stream after that, right? Around 8 o'clock? 9 o'clock?
No, 9 o'clock tomorrow because Oliver's got baseball.
Ooh, should I update the watch along then to be at 8 p.m. tomorrow? I should.
We could do that. Lizard.
Fafty. So tomorrow at 8 o'clock on youtube.com/UltimatDJz plays, you will see the Starfleet Academy panel, which we can all watch and enjoy together, followed by some live commentary thereafter. Why am I getting Bafty in the forehead? I don't understand.
You're getting
what did I do?
Lizard. Yeah, there you go. Did I get a good look at that T-bone steak from the inside? Well, that depends.
Oh, God.
On what you mean by that. But if you're talking about...
my stomach is still turning from that experience, and I'd appreciate you guys not making any more metaphors.
What's wrong with your name tag?
Meat cuts.
Why is it over here? I'm going to have to shift your name tag over here just a little bit. Get it.
Because you never learned how to center justify.
I can't center justify it because it's
you
not...
You can.
No, it's centered to your frame. It's not center for the entire frame.
Well, if you put the entire setting on there to where it doesn't move past half the screen the whole entire time, that's what you need.
I don't even know what that means.
I know you don't. It's okay.
Hey, thank you guys for the name change. Appreciate that very much. Name change brought to you in part by Ballabomb. Thank you very much. Ultimate G5 scrapping is finally here. Yes, it is. Thank you very much. All right. So
I can't believe it's already May. Can you guys believe it's May already? What is going on?
Wait, am I getting rated? Seriously?
Probably.
Oh my gosh. I didn't have a shield up, that's for sure. No, I was not getting rated this time. However, I was getting rated the other day, which we actually knew about. This actually was on stream. Would you guys like to take a look at the brand newest video from one of our favorite content creators? That would be Jonathan Ingram. And,
definitely.
Yeah, he right here, this one right here, UltimatDJz showcases a new bug by getting rated live on stream. Let's take a quick look at this.
Oh, wow.
Ingram, what are you doing? Jonathan Ingram, thank you so much for your 29-month resub. I appreciate that so very, very much. Thank you so greatly and dearly, my friend. I hope you're doing good. Thanks for the multiple raids over the last week or two. I really, really appreciate it. Super
Look at
nice
your game.
Woke up this morning, phaser set to stun. My base is in ruins, all my work undone. Spaceships are burning, stars don't shine as bright. Ingram came out of nowhere in the dead of night.
Such a banger.
Warp speed to nowhere, shields are all gone. I'm stranded in the galaxy. What went wrong? Scotty can't fix this, I'm losing control. My base is in pieces, taking its toll. Ingram raided my base, took all my power steel, walked into my space, gave a wound I can't heal. Bananas calling, my defense is overrun. Ingram's raiding has only just begun.
Oh no, what's happening? I'm being raided currently. Oh my gosh. I can't stop it. Jonathan, I can't stop it. Yeah. I can't shield.
Wait. Is this ironically right after
he resubs to the channel to lull me into a false sense of security. And is now actively raiding me. This is gonna be the best video of all time because I can't stop it. He's like, and my ships are out. I can't do anything about it. I can't do it.
Wow.
The game is stuck. The game is stuck. I can't
Wow.
do anything about
The
it.
player has failed. The player has failed.
Come on, Scopes. What is happening here? Come on. Why can I not shield? Why must I relocate before I can throw a shield?
Okay, poor Carpenter blames his tools out there, everybody.
Guys, I still have not. This entire time, I have not thrown a shield. This is utter preposterity. Is that a word?
Is that
Preposterousness.
error new?
This is preposterousness.
Are you in a TC we don't own?
No, I have to. You have to. If you get cracked now, you have to relocate your base. Okay. Well, that was great.
Oh,
you know that
man.
that was
what a
kind of
nightmare.
Okay. All right, we don't need any more of that. Why is my screen name Cow Daddy on screen right now? That doesn't need.
It sounds like
either.
you got Harry Styles to sing that one for him. That's pretty good.
No, it was good, right?
All my work undone. Spaceships are burning, stars don't shine as bright.
All right.
Ingram came out of nowhere.
Thank you, Jonathan Ingram. Well done. Well done. All right. Oops, wrong button. Nicely
That
done,
cut is
sir.
about as tasty as this Rainbow Sour Strips Ghost Energy being
my
re-released in the month of May and on your way to your grocer's retailer section next week. You can
that
get
right?
your fresh Sour Strip Rainbow Ghost.
That's fantastic.
Yay, bug.
You know, I feel like that's the second plug already in as little as 20
Oh,
minutes.
the first one was free. The first one was just to help everybody out there with their reassessment of their property taxes, because what a ripoff that is. It's like, what do they use that money for? School? I already went to school. Street lights? I run them half the time in the first place.
Yeah,
Can I get a
that's true.
discount?
Yeah, that's true. Griffin doesn't use street lights. That would be ridiculous. All right. I know he missed a week. He's got to get in all his plugs now, right? He's got to get them all in. How was your time off? The television shoot and all that go well? Busy?
It was not a shoot. I was actually doing post-production sound on a film and learning new skills. Even old Griffin can learn new tricks to track audio and a score into a film. So diving into that realm of Pro Tools and sends and effects and multi-tracks and all these wonderful things. So it was part of a really fun project down there in Nashville. It was great. Thank you for asking.
Well, that's fantastic.
I did do a half day on a commercial when I was out there too.
Oh, well, there you go.
Always busy.
Zach wants to know where the 7-Up flavor of Ghost is. We've all been very anxiously awaiting.
You know, it's by the pallet. I mean, literally, I'm seeing pallets dumped everywhere. The Kroger chain has it. The Target chain has it. Then you can spot find it just about everywhere else. Even in the wild, I'm now seeing the OG Colada, not just in Circle K. So if you're looking for the 8-ounce, 100 milligram Ghost bump,
that way you can
find that at almost every gas station.
Yeah, you can double fist that. There you go. All right. Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate that. We've got all of our paid sponsorships out of the way now. Thank you for that. Scalyback says you got a time shielding between hits. Oh, no, Scalyback. That was not it. All right. That wasn't the problem.
What was the problem exactly?
Games broke. If you have a ship,
are you sure?
If you have
it's the problem that you were not shielded in the first place.
Oh well, yeah, that's obviously a problem. Yes, but if you have a problem, if you have a ship in the Veil, okay, then you can't throw a shield after you've been cracked. So you've got to bring the ship back, recall, summon, something. Okay, got to get the ship back out of the Veil before you can actually throw a shield. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that wild? That's insanity to me. Why? But, Benny Hill says, I love that bug. Yeah, I know you do.
You would, Benny Hill's Ghost, you dirty base cracker out of nowhere. Sneak.
Yeah,
It sounds like the problem is sending ships to the Veil while you're unshielded during incursions. I feel like...
First of all, it wasn't during incursions, okay? And it doesn't really matter. Matters. It doesn't matters because nobody raided during incursions anyway. All right, they were running armadas on the other server, so nobody was raiding. It was fine. You don't even have to worry about shielding during incursions anymore. All right, listen, guys, we have so much to get to. We don't have a ton of time to do that. Yeah, I know, Feet Washer.
More fluff.
No fluff. All right, I told you guys driving the conversation, and then they started with cows
well, there you go.
and Ghost and taxes and all this other stuff. Feet Washer, it's not my fault.
Oh, by the way, yes, you can, Thumbelina, bring Ghost into Disney. That is absolutely acceptable, and you too should be joining us on May the 14th. 15th.
May the 14th.
Friday.
15th.
May the 14th be with you.
No, that's May
whichever
the 4th.
it is, that Friday.
That's May the 4th.
At Epcot, where you too can drink your way around the world with UltimatDJz and Griffin. Ghost not provided. They only sell Monster there, so you will have to bring that in with you. However, it'll be a great time had by all. And that's, what, 2 weeks away? Holy smokes.
Yeah, we'll be gathering on Friday, May 15th to travel into Epcot, and we're hoping that you guys are all able to join. Be sure to double check that. I think we've already got the Google form, Tarpy. I'm not entirely sure where we are on that. I haven't looked at it yet, so I probably got to do about.
Okay,
gotta look at that.
If you think you're going to be at Epcot that day, in the Discord, in any channel that you can type in, do question Epcot, and then there's a pinned post in the channel you will find. Once you do that command, that will let you RSVP to being at Epcot with the rest of us.
There you go.
Wow.
Fantastical. Okay.
And we need to know that.
Yes.
Because
we're bringing
we
special
have someone
tattoos.
who's making some stuff for us.
We're bringing special tattoos for you. Okay. Like,
you know, word on the street is that Junior and Penguin will be attending with us, by the way, DJs.
Oliver is going to be there as well. Also, Jules Verne is going to be there, and Baby Jules is going to be there. Baby Jules #1 is going to be there. This is indeed going to be a family affair. And we're very excited about it because all of these children are going to get to see their father figures completely intoxicated.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's
going
to be something
you
we're looking
in
forward to
attendance
sharing.
will learn that unlike other content creators that have horrible AI addictions, my girlfriend is not AI. She is real.
Yeah, there will be special things for the kids also. That is correct, Thumbelina. But not amongst those will be observing their families. Yeah. Fun Daddy says, you mean again. All right. Now, listen. It appears that people want to talk about G5 scrapping. That is all of the
G5
rage.
scrapping?
G5 scrapping.
That's a...
G5 scrapping is
Perfect.
all of the rage.
Does that mean that we can start complaining about G6 scrapping now?
Yes. Yes,
Perfect.
we can.
I know what
Yes,
I'm
Dolores
excited
knows
for
that Penguin
is
exists.
demolishing.
You know what? Here's the deal. All right. I
love that.
Just out of curiosity, I am very curious how many people are happy with the option of Demolish. First of all, let's talk about what Demolish does, okay? We're going to talk about, because we're getting two mechanics with G5 scrapping here. We're getting, obviously, G5 scrapping, and we're going to get something called Demolish. Now, if anybody is curious about what demolishing is, all right, demolishing is basically just a delete button, Griffin. A new demolish button is going to allow you to instantly remove the ship from your hangar. Instant.
Thank God for that.
No time, no timer, no rewards. Just boom, let it go.
I
delete,
love that.
Let it go. Okay. Now,
who doesn't love that? Let me guess. Fun Daddy doesn't love that.
Well, here's the deal. Game Junior says, I love having the option. That's fantastic. Vool says the same thing. The option being there is great. Fantastic. I think that is good. J-Babe says, yes, demolish is good. Crazy says, Scopely has...
Fun Daddy loves it. All right.
J-Babe said, or Crazy says, Scopely has demolished our dreams of G5
Oh,
scrapping.
God. Here we go. Here we go.
No, now listen. First of all...
Thanks for asking.
First of all, guys, the reason that I bring up Demolish is because we could have had it a year ago. Just throwing that out there, okay? Could have had that a really long time ago. And
Did you tell them not to?
I did not. No, but I wasn't the one who did, okay? I was not the one who did. So Demolish was available many, many moons ago, and it was scrapped based on player feedback.
For lack of a better term.
Yeah. You can't blame this one on Pack. Can't blame this one on Pack. Okay? Can't do it. Now, that's right. It was the plan indeed itself was scrapped. Vic, nice.
How many resources did Scopely get for scrapping Pack?
They're about
No, they demolished them.
They demolished us.
Oh,
yes.
they demolished it. Okay, so no.
There was
perfect
no
metaphor.
return. It was a demolish function there. Okay, so Algrima says they should have called it a scuttle instead of demolish. That would have been cool too. Okay, that would have been cool. But nonetheless, this was available. It's coming now. Great, fine. Just decided I'd throw that little nugget out there because and that's why I'm asking how many people were excited to see the option of an instantaneous deletion. All right. I would have thought that would have been much more positively received. Okay.
It's not?
I think it is today. I think it is today.
Okay.
Good. But I believe that feedback was either misinterpreted or not delivered in the same way last time because the project was indeed scrapped. That being said, you do have Demolish, which I think was a wonderful function a year ago as much as it is a wonderful function today. Okay? But having that option there literally allows you to immediately delete a ship, okay? And it can go. These ships cannot be demolished, obviously, G7, okay? Vengeance and the Rialta, obvious, okay? Obviously, the Rialta cannot be deleted. What is not on this list, which is fantastic, is hijack ships. The red D3, okay? Anything else? Now, Vul says, I'm not personally excited for it. I'm just glad that the folks that needed it now have it. Same deal. I'm not in that same boat because I don't build 20 G5 ships every single weekend. Okay, that's not me. I can't do it. All right.
You're not a grinder. You're not a dirty grinder.
I'm not. All right. So that is not my cup of tea. I don't play it that way. However, some people do. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
J-Babe says, that's what I really want to get rid of is the hijack ships. Great. Vic says, I'm really happy for you. Why? That I don't need it? No, listen, I've been an advocate for it. Okay. Totally have been. But I know that some people are out of shipyard space.
Even with the expansion.
Even with the expansion. Okay. I will not demolish my second junker. Oh, my God. You would have to pay so much money for
my
that to happen.
second junker. What about my third? Ooh, perish the thought.
All right, that would actually be really, really funny. All right, now this is Demolish, okay? So just a deletion, get rid of it, no rewards, no time, just free up shipyard spot, okay? Fantastic. Now, we do have, that's right, Jason V-Well is going to demolish 18 cubes. We know that this is going to happen.
Only?
Now, we do know that we're also getting a new G5 scrapping system. Now, Crazy, here's where I want to chat directly with you. All right, because I saw your communication earlier today in the Discord, and I understand, I totally understand why this is going to feel disappointing to a lot of players. All right, could the values be better? Absolutely. Could the timers be better? Absolutely. Could everything
could they be
about
worse?
Well, they could be. Could everything about it look better? Absolutely. But they've been hinting for a very long time that the existing scrapping model was not going to continue. I mean, we've said that. Everybody has said that. They've said that even, that it was not intended the way that it was written before. Okay? As a matter of fact, the way that players have Crazy says, Scopely just did to us what you did to that poor cow. Here's why I don't think so. Crazy. Here's why I don't think so. Okay. I mean, if you were expecting ISS jellyfish level returns, I don't know why you were expecting that. We knew the ISS jellyfish was a bug. We've known that was a bug for years. All right. And honestly, Vic, I don't think they were super mad about G3 scrapping. I think G3 scrapping worked pretty decent. It wasn't until we got later into G4 that this thing got out of control. Okay? Now, Trek Diva says they created the current situation. Daggone right. They totally did. And I'm going to point out, okay? I'm going to point out that they let it stay. Okay? They let it stay. So that's not a bad thing. G4 and G4 scrapping was a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. I mean, you could literally scrap what? Like 2 Enterprise A's and Max D? That was pretty fantastic. Okay? So that was a thing. However, expecting it to stay that way moving forward, I feel like that was probably unrealistic. Okay? We knew that wasn't going to happen. They've told us it wasn't going to happen. I've said it wasn't going to happen. It wasn't going to happen. So it wasn't going to stay that way. They've come out and said, we do not want scrapping to be a means of actual progression. It should literally just be like some sprinkles on top, some candy, blah, blah, blah. Okay? Now, what we got, even myself, I think it's not good enough. Okay? I will tell you that what you see here, no lie, is better than what it was the first time I saw it.
By a lot.
Yeah. Did you see the first? You saw the first math too, didn't you? Yeah. What you see
by
here,
a lot. It's better by a lot.
What you see here is actually way better than what it was. And literally that was everybody's response is, are you freaking kidding me? Like, it took you this long to come up with this? It was that bad. Okay? It was that bad. So, and for the record, I'm not trying to convince anybody that this is good. It just is a reflection of how little impact they want scrapping to have. Which is why the demolish button should have come a year ago. Okay? Honestly, the demolish button should have come a year ago. Because really, truthfully, a lot of you are probably just going to live with demolish. Okay? A lot of you are probably just going to live with demolish.
That's exactly why they couldn't have done it a year ago, DJs, because with the anticipation of G5 scrapping being there and it being delayed, quote unquote, for so long in the minds of players, can you imagine? Well, we're not going to show you G5 scrapping, and this is before we see what the math is on it. We're not going to give you G5 scrapping, but we will let you delete your ships. See, that I think would have been massive hellfire and brimstone pitchforks. So I get the reason for the delay, and I get why they're coming out together, because now you get the option of here's what we're willing to pay you for scrapping, and if it's not worth the effort, here's what you can do to just delete your ships. So I am actually glad that they came together.
All right, fair enough. That is an opinion that exists, and if that's your opinion, then that's great.
That's an opinion that exists. I'm going to go to the bathroom and think about what you just said. I'll be back.
I disagree with that opinion, but that's fine. Okay, it's fine that it's here. So if that's, you know, and he can't hear me say this now. Jim Pye says Griffin is right. I mean, here's the thing, Jim Pye, they ended up solving it just fine. Okay, that they just expanded the ship hangar space and kept expanding and expanding and expanding and expanding. Okay, so that's fine that they did that way. I personally think that they could have solved this problem a long time ago by offering demolish. All right, now that being said, NACAR is on to a point. If they offered demolish a year ago, we never would have gotten scrapping. Let me ask the question: would it matter? And I know that is a big, important question compared to what we are looking at right here and now. Would it matter? Okay, because this 2.5%, JG Nasty says it would. Well, let's talk about it. 2.5%. All right, so let's talk about what it actually does. All right, Bad Gamer says we don't know the time or the returns. Actually, we do. Well, at least we know the returns. Okay, we know the returns. And when I tell you about the time, then you're going to stop caring. Okay? However, Cruzito is 100% right. And he says it's more than what we get today. That is correct. Tarpy had the same opinion. What I'm going to be able to do tomorrow is more than I could do today. All right? And for the record, I will also be immediately throwing a ship into the scrapper. Okay? Because more is more, right? More is more. So I will do the same thing. But here's what we're talking about. Let's talk about the quantifiable amount of what you're going to get back. We're going to get back 20% of our original, or sorry, rephrase, not original. Okay, this is bad wording. We're going to get back 20% of my investment based on today's transactional economy. Okay? So, in other words, I'm going to hop on over here to Spocks Club. Okay? And I'm going to say, hey, How much would it cost me to build and max an Enterprise D? Okay. So here, let's find the Enterprise D. Good luck finding that. Why can't I find my D? Is it Enterprise Dash D? Am I on the wrong one? Sorry. Okay. Enterprise D. Still not working. Hey, USS Enterprise D. Thank you. All right. Okay. USS Enterprise D. We're going to start from tier 0. We're going to max this ship. Okay. This is what I want to see. Right here, this is what it is going to cost me right now. Right now, as in today's spot in the game, it's going to cost me 44.5 trillion tritanium. Okay? Now, Gray Sabers, that's a different question, which we're going to come back to here in just a second. Okay? But this is also something that matters. And by the way, I'm not opposed to it. Not opposed to it, especially for if we're looking at what are we getting as a result of freeing up our shipyard space. Okay? So, tritanium, 44.5 trillion. This right here is my G5 expense to tier 12 of an Enterprise D. This is my cost. That's why we're calling it dynamic rewards, because it is going to scale with us. It is based on our efficiencies right here and now. So if I was going to build this ship, it would cost me 44.49 trillion. As a matter of fact, right now, I've got one that I could scrap. I've got an Enterprise. Wait, this is not right. Yeah. No, not right. I need an Enterprise D. That's right. Enterprise D to go to Enterprise E. I can scrap the Enterprise D. Okay? So if I did, I would get 20%. Where am I at? Where are we? Here we go. I'm going to get 20% of my investment into my original ship. Ooh, I like it, Vul. This is why we're talking about scrap hacks. Okay? I'm going to get to this in a second. Tritanium, 44.5 trillion. I'm going to get 20% of that back. So what is that? 44.5 trillion times 20%. I'm going to get back roughly 9 trillion. Okay? Fine. Whatever. Okay? 9 trillion tritanium probably doesn't really matter a whole lot, except it will help. All right? We already get a lot, especially if you're a G6 or a G7 player. We're already going to get a bunch of this stuff. And we're going to get a little bit more because the idea of us getting rid of a G5 ship with G5 scrapping is that we're going to now start scrapping it. And we're going to build more. And we're going to scrap more. That's the whole point. That's what we wanted. Okay? Now, if I come on down here, I'm going to get all of this G5 stuff. Okay? Rare gas. G5 rare gas, which a G7 player is probably not worried about anymore. Okay? But 50,000, I'm going to get 20% of that back. I'm going to get 10,000. Okay? All that is going to be great. Sure, whatever. It's resources that we don't actually need anymore. Here's where this is confusing some players. Right here, a 2.5% return towards a G6 ship of a matching rarity. Now, this is a little bit tricky. It's not once you see it and start to get with it, but it literally just says, okay, ramp forward. If we're doing a G5 epic, then let's compare it to a G6 epic. Okay? If we're doing a G5 rare, we're going to compare it to a G6 rare. All right? As a matter of fact, we got you a nice little chart here that we're going to pop up on your screen here in just a moment about things that you'll be able to use moving around and manipulating this stuff. Do we need to send a search party for Griffin? I don't know what he's doing. Okay, I don't know. Now, we're going to get 2.5%. So we already know we're going to get 20% back of the old stuff. So what is it that I'm getting? 2.5% of what? Let me answer that for you. we're going to get 2.5% of what it would cost to do the exact same ship the exact same way. All the way to tier 12. Not tier 18, by the way. Okay? Not tier 18, but to tier 12. A matching ship of rarity, just one generation up. Same ship type, just one generation up. Same rarity, one generation up. Same tier, one generation up. Okay? Berlin says tier 12 isn't equivalent to tier 12. Odd statement. But, but you're right, Berlin. A G5 Epic maxes at tier 12. A G6 Epic maxes at tier 18. This is what I have a fundamental problem with, to be perfectly honest with you, Berlin. I'm not necessarily as concerned about 2.5%. I'm not. I am not fussy about the 2.5% because I understand they don't want to make it a progression path. Okay, fine. But it should have gone to tier 18. Now, here's the deal. Here's my cost going to tier 12. So let's take a look at Sigma Tritanium. Sigma Tritanium. This is an important thing. We're going to take a look at our cost today. And by the way, this game operates on a transactional system. Okay? It's transactional, meaning that everything is calculated at this moment. We're not tracking what we did 6 months ago or 8 months ago or every single component. It is right here, right now, today. Okay? So, what we're going to look at is tier 12 upgrade cost, getting it there. My Sigma Tritanium is $35,850,000. I'm going to get 2.5% of that, which means when I scrap my G5 Epic, I'm going to get 900,000 Sigma Trite. $900,000 Sigma Trite. Okay, fine. That's great as long as I can do that pretty quick. Okay? Now, Guffa says better than nothing. I agree. Okay? I agree. Mimi says, DJz is missing a bunch of efficiency. Maybe. All right. Maybe. But this is fine. Okay? This is how I'm doing mine. All right. Jim Pye says 900,000 would be fine if the scrap speed was realistic, but it won't be. Well, we can talk a little bit about that because we know a little bit about that too. Okay. And Cruzito points out at tier 12, you could build a Vengeance. That's fine. Okay. That's fair. That means for every ship that I upgrade, I'm going to get what? Roughly ballpark one component. Am I going to get epic or rare? Well, there are no epic beyond. There's no epic materials beyond what, G4? I know G6 doesn't have them. Does G5 have epic? You guys are going to have to remind me.
Yes.
Okay, it does.
G5 has epic.
G6 cut off epic. We only have common, uncommon, and rare. All right, so that's starting at G6. So G5 does have epic. Well, good news is you'll get back 20% of the G5 epic you put into your G5 epic. You'll get that back. All right. But as far as G6, there is no epic, okay? But we're going to get 2.5% of everything listed here, okay? We're going to get 2.5% of everything listed. That's kind of cool, all right? So let's take a look at, 6-star uncommon ore. 65,100 is the total cost. I'm going to get 2.5% of that back. I'm going to get 1,600 uncommon ore. How much is that? How much comes in a pack right now for a G6 player?
Like 13,000. Right?
You're a G7 player. I didn't ask you.
Oh.
Okay. All right. It is higher for G7, but not for G6. Guru says 20% of what we put in or 20% of what it would cost now. That's why I'm telling you, it's now. The only way to calculate your returns and your investment is to use Spocks Club. Okay? That's it. Cruzito said you might not get a percentage of what you put in if your efficiency has gotten better. That's my point. But you can still determine your return because you're going to get 20% of what it would cost you today. Okay? You're going to get 20% of what it cost you today. Guffa, thank you. Bam! Tier 3.
Hey, Guffa.
Thank you for your PPP points.
Are we there yet?
Okay. It's your sub-anniversary. Thank you. And I still appreciate your PPP points. Okay. Now, you're going to get 20% back of the G5 that it would cost you now based on your efficiency in the game. How do we know that? Well, they have figured out a way to do the exact same thing that Spocks Club has been expert at in forever, okay? Which is calculating our total efficiency bonuses. Okay? So, Zek says, for me, I would get 3K rare gas back. Not going to complain about that. Here's the thing. G7 players aren't going to care. This is an entire generation behind. Okay? It's an entire generation behind. G6 players probably do care because that's what it is. It's turning G5 stuff into G6 stuff. And not only that, but we're also talking about Sigma Trite. All right, so let's take a look at a low G6 player. Someone give me the name of one of the G6 uncommon ships. G6 uncommon. Bad Gamer says not if you're still a fresh G7. Depends on if you're still working on your G6 ships, Bad Gamer, but you're right. Okay, an Op 70, an Op 71, still working on their G6? Absolutely. Okay, let's take a look at the USS Akira. All right, this is a G6 uncommon. We're going to say, hey, we're going to scrap. What is the G5 Federation uncommon? Somebody help me remember? Because I can't remember. It's been a long time. The Northcut. Thank you. Northcut. I can scrap a maxed Northcut, and I am going to get back the following. Okay? And by the way, this is where I think the benefit of scrapping is going to come, and where it always has come, really, to be honest with you. Okay? That Northcut is going to get you 256,000 Sigma Trite. By the way, Shawty, I know I have the Akira listed because scrapping the Northcut is going to get me 2.5% of what it would take to take my Akira to tier 12.
I like it. I need it. Go,
Okay.
Trick, go.
Now, what I can tell you is that everybody entering G6, everybody entering G6 is going to be hungry for one thing, two things. Sigma Steel and Sigma Trite. Okay? V-Real says, who is maxing the uncommon ship at low G6? Listen to me, V-Real. Listen to me now. We're talking about G5 scrapping. Okay? We're not talking about taking the Akira to G6 at Op 61. You can't. Okay? We're talking about scrapping the Northcut, the G5 uncommon, and it's going to give 2.5% of the next generation matching rarity, ship type, and tier. Okay? It's 2.5% of everything, Prime. Absolutely. As a matter of fact, I will show you here on my screen I'm going to show you a couple of screenshots, all right? And we can verify some of this math. By the way, I am going to point out that there is a typographical error in my screenshot, okay? There's a typographical error in my screenshot. They know about it, and they have corrected it. So I'm going to point that out to you first thing before anybody freaks out. This was always 2.5%. There was a rounding error in the UI during our playtest, okay? But this, for me, is a Rotaran, okay? This is a Rotaran. I'm getting 20% of my build cost back and earning 2.5% to go to a tier 12 Crenshaw, okay? If I take a look at this, and I'm going to scroll down to the G6 stuff, okay? I'm going to scroll down to the G6. And by the way, I know I started talking about an uncommon, and now I'm going back to the epic, but we're gonna talk about this here in just a moment again, okay? We're going to go back to the early G6 stuff because that's where it's going to matter. And I know, listen, I know that Lost In and Canine Tooth and me and Griffin, we want scrapping that's going to give us benefit. This is not that, okay? This is not that. We're talking about scrapping G5 to get G6, okay? And Pal says it's a terrible payout. That depends on your perspective. Okay? Depends on your perspective. If you're a G7 player or a very late G6, I kind of get it. But if you're early in G6, where this is designed to help, Sydney says, so G7 get bent over? No, this is G5 scrapping, bro. What's a G7? What's a G7 supposed to get out of G5? What did a G6 get out of scrapping an ISS jelly? Nothing.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
The answer to that is I just asked DJs to do this math with a Nova afterwards, but how many of you G7 players out there are still using G6 miners?
Sure. Okay.
That's
sure.
where this might be useful.
Now, again, let me be really clear. All right. I am not selling this. I'm not selling it because I do still think that it should have been better. 2.5% is silly. I think it's silly. Should have been higher. Okay. However, especially given the timer. Okay. However, our job here at this show has always been to bring you the math and to point out potential areas of adoption.
Exploitation.
Obviously. Okay? Exploitation. This right here is the G6 parts, G6 mats that I got from scrapping a G5 Epic. Okay? And by the way, this is just the one screenshot. There's obviously a lot more, but this gives you a little bit of an idea. This is going to give you a little bit of an idea about what you're going to be able to look for. All right. And so, again, we're going to come back and we're going to look at Spocks Club because Spocks Club has all the answers, has all of the answers that you need for everything as of right now.
He calls me the shell. How much is Spocks Club paying for that placement?
Let me tell you, Spocks Club, I think, wrote this entire feature. Okay? Because the only way that you're going to know what you can get and what it will cost and what you're going to get back and all of your math is right here, guys. Spocks, next.spocks.club. They have 100% of the math down to the T. Because you know why?
I love it.
You want to know why? Because they are using your efficiencies to plan out your progression on your account. And for the first time ever, Scopely is actually doing that. Okay? Murphy asks a great question. When are they going to calculate it? Is it at the start of the scrap or at the end? When you press the scrap button. It's going to do the calculation based on the day you insert it into the scrapper. All right? And then you're going to wait your timer, and then you're going to get the rewards from a chest. Okay? Kaviji says, so when do we get a tutorial on how to get Spocks Club to work? We've done a bunch of them. We've done some here. I know Lube's done some. Yeah, we could do it again. but we have done a lot with Spocks Club over the years. Okay.
We even had them on the show to walk us through the stuff earlier this year.
We have had them on the show. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull up another Spocks Club window. Okay. And we're going to look at Nova. Okay. Which is what Tarpy asked for. That is a Nova. This is, gosh, why do I have so many? That's crazy. The Nova is a G5 miner. We're going to max it out at tier 12. Okay, we're going to see what it costs. Okay, we're going to see what it costs and what we're going to get back. As far as regular titanium, okay, going to get back 20%, 20% of 9 trillion. There we go, times 20%. I'm going to get back 396 billion. Million? 396 million. Okay, not for you, Griffin. Not for you. And by the way, probably not for a G6 player either. Probably not for G6 player either. Just throwing that out there. Okay? But let's take a look now at what is the G6 miner. What's the G6 miner? That would be the Selkie, right?
Yes.
Okay. This is super significant. Okay? Let's take a look at the Sigma Trite. So that means by scrapping a Nova, I am going to get back 217,000 Sigma Trite.
I'll take it.
I will tell you something right here and now. When you are brand new and this ship costs 3,000 and 4,000 and your dailies are only paying you 25 to 30,000 a day, it's pretty massive. Now, granted, you guys saw the timer. Okay, you guys saw the timer. This was almost a 30-day scrap. Okay? I should be super careful in what I say right now.
Ooh.
Because, hang on. Because the timer you guys saw is not the same. Okay? Shoot. All right. Let me look at something.
Who says they shouldn't say things, but then keep saying things?
Hold on. Just... playtest values are not always the same. Playtest values not always the same. This was a playtest value, okay? Playtest value, not always the same. So
that's like that Flex Seal in the infomercial. Like you broke the fish tank. You're just gonna slap some Flex Seal on it. It's fine.
Yeah, everything will be fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. Let me see if I have the math on this guy.
DJ.
What?
What is wrong with you?
Obviously, a lot of things. I made a mistake. All right.
Never tell DJs where the body is buried. Just saying.
Hey, yeah. Okay, so.
I am so positive.
Okay.
I'm full of positive energy.
This uncomfortable text message from Beck Likes France brought to you by abode.com. Abode.com. If you want to have your housing property values reassessed, it's abode.com.
Shoddy,
back to you, DJs.
You're right. It said 3% on my playtest. That was a graphical rounding error because it wasn't 3%. It was 2.5 and it was rounding to 3. Secondly, okay, McDougal, hang on. I'm going to circle back to that. Secondly, it's not that I'm making that decision. I'm just not authorized to tell you the timer. Okay, I'm just not authorized to tell you the timer. Now,
if I don't open it, then later I can claim ignorance, right?
McDougal asked a great question. DJs, there's no G6 Epic materials. So what do the G5 Epic materials convert to? Nothing. There is no conversion. Okay? Don't get it twisted. You're getting a refund of 20% of all of the stuff you put into your G5. Okay? There is no conversion. You're not getting a conversion. You're getting a 20% refund of everything you put into the Nova. All right? So if you, I don't see, it doesn't look like there's Epic here. So, but let's, Narf, no, it's not. Okay? There is no G6 Epic. Okay? There is no G6 Epic. And this is where this math kind of gets a pass. because you're getting 2.5% of whatever it would cost on the next ship. That's right, Guffa. It's 2.5% of what is needed for the next ship to get to tier 12. If there's no epic needed there, you're not getting any G6 epic because there is no such thing as G6 epic. What you will get back, all right, and let's go back up here to the Enterprise D again. What you will get back is whatever epic that you put into your D. Okay, so right over here, 5-star epic refined ore, 2.03 thousand. Okay, 2030. You're going to get 20% of that back. You'll get 40. Did I do that right? 2,000 times 20%, 400. You're going to get 400 of your epic ore back in G5. But there is no G6 epic, so it's not going to convert to any. And there's no G6 epic needed for the Enterprise E because, again, there is no such thing. It does not exist. So look here. All right? There is no epic. It stops at rare. So there is no epic. Now, here's the hack that we were kind of talking about. Okay, this is an interesting hack, and I love that you guys are kind of already coming up with it. All right, I'm going to pop this up on your screen, and we're going to take a quick peek at what this is. First of all, let's talk about and super huge shout out to all of the team. Okay, literally the entire Talking Trek Lab team has been stupidly busy for the last 24 to 48 hours, and I'm going to point out, as much as it chafes me to say. All right, I am going to thank certain individuals for getting us a lot of this data. We have not been able to get a lot of this data in the past.
Certain individuals?
Certain individuals. All right, for providing some of this data early because we don't always get this.
That can't chafe you if it's an anonymous thank. You could be thanking your cat. I don't know.
I'm just saying, like, I appreciate the early info. I don't like the data. Okay, if I'm being honest, I don't like these payouts. This is a Billy from accounting or a game design thing. I don't like it. But I do appreciate the transparency and the communication. I appreciate the data. I think that's great. Okay? But I don't like I don't like the math. Okay? Now, let's take a look. This right up here on the top left-hand corner of your screen, this is the ship that you will scrap and the opposing ship that you're doing your comparison against. Okay? Mm-hmm. It's listed very clearly right here. If I'm going to scrap a Kuf Sompek, I'm going to get 20% of the tier 12 cost of the ship being scrapped. By the way, it has to be tier 12. You're going to get 20% of whatever you put into it, or what it would be today, rather. Okay? Then you're going to get 2.5. Now, good question, by the way. What if I scrap a tier 6 ship? Interesting. What if I scrap a tier 6 ship? And Pirate Yar says not just tier 12, but also level 60. Very important. Absolutely accurate. Must be leveled to the tier if you want the rewards. 1,000% accurate. Okay? Now, if I am going to scrap a G6 ship, then I'm going to get 20% of the tier 6 cost. And I'm going to get 2.5% of the tier 6 cost of its matching ship. If I do a Kuv, I'm going to get a Kaskari. All right? So this is the grid and what the corresponding rewards are going to be. So let's take a look. Campbell, you know what I'm thinking. Okay? Let's take a look. You guys already see it. I was going to go over here to the list of scrapping speed buffs so you guys could take a look at some of your scrapping speed buffs, and this has been grayed out for your safety because we weren't authorized
for our safety.
Yeah, we were not authorized to share this with you yet. Okay, you know what, Benji? I agree. 2.5% seems a bit low in fairness, and I agree. I agree with you 1,000%. I agree with you 100%. That's what I'm saying. Like, I fine, but I feel it was a little small. I think it could have been bigger. Okay, but either
Don't worry. Maybe there will be a Dolomite scrapping speed prime.
So that's what she said.
All right, so here are your scrapping speed buffs everywhere that they exist. This is all of them that exist in the game. Okay? Perfect. That's something that you can figure up as far as scrapping time and yada, yada, yada. Down here, this is your scrap hack. This is your scrap hack. Yup, you guys got it. If Scopely's engine uses a transactional calculate it right now system, how do we make something cost more? How do we make something cost more? We remove efficiencies.
Remove the efficiency, like the fleet commander.
The only efficiencies that you can remove in this game are the fleet commanders. Okay? Take your fleet commanders off. Specifically, Lorca, 7 of 9, and Kirk. All right? By the way, there is actually technically one more. There is the territory capture service component efficiency enhancer available in territory Saldeti and Thos. Turn them off. Okay? By the way, Spock is not... Spock is research and buildings, guys. Spock doesn't do ship parts. Crazy enough. Right? I'm 99%.
He does trait efficiency on ships, but
okay,
not parts.
Clark says you can't just turn off territory capture services. You're right. You can't. Your admirals and commodores can, but that's going to have to be a conversation. That's going to have to be a conversation. And again, just as a quick aside, I don't think Spock and your original Tritanium is probably a super huge big deal. Probably not a super huge big deal. You could do it during a takeover. Sure. All right. You could do it after the takeover before they reactivate stuff. All right. Nakar says Spock is always on for the ship parts. That's right. So Spock is not something you can take off. Okay. Yeah, Cruzito said, you said scrap hack. Ooh, too soon for exploits? Just saying. Okay. So, really, really good little thing right here. Think about it. If it's transactional, and by the way, this is going to be small. This is going to be small, okay? But not a big deal. This is what we do. This is what we do here. This isn't going to make a huge difference, but it'll help a little bit. It's going to help. Get this. This is how small it is. It's going to help 2.5% of whatever it is that they're saving you. See how small that is? You see what I'm saying? If that efficiency saved you 100 materials, then it's going to save you 3 materials. Okay? Not big deal. Not big deal. Jondrel says you cannot turn off a territory service. Oh, I thought the Commodores could turn them off. Are you sure? Really? They can't be turned off?
I remember getting yelled at for replacing it with something else one time, I thought. I don't know.
Maybe that... I don't think you
That
can
was an
replace them.
EXO,
Yeah,
Griffin.
that's EXO.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You can't turn off services once they're on.
Okay, my fault. I thought you could.
Yeah.
Oh, just abandon the territory, which you don't want to do. Obviously, you don't want to abandon
Or
the
quit your alliance and go rogue.
Yeah,
and blow everyone up.
You could do that. Okay. But again, this is only for people who are in that territory. Not a big deal. Okay? And again, all we're doing, we're not saying that it's a good idea. We are educating you on all the places in this game where your efficiencies come from. What you do with this information is up to you. This is how we've always presented and approached on this show. It might not be a good idea, but we're going to tell you that it will have this impact. Okay? And you can decide if that's something you want to do. Your mileage may vary.
Oh, wow.
Okay? Lord of Chaos says, so Scopely worded it wrong and it's not the original investment. It is not the original investment. It's the investment, the current investment of the original G5 ship. Let me say it that way. It is a 20% return on the investment that it would cost you to max the original G5 ship. The original being the one that you're scrapping. Okay? Current cost, not current investment. It's weird phrasing. Okay? But that is not worded properly. I've already passed it up. We'll see what they decide to do about it. This might be whatever. Might have been a choice. Don't know. But it's 20% of what? That's right, Curly Bracket. The ship is worth 20% less once you fly it off the lot.
Oh. We know how that goes.
Yeah. Saying. Okay. So that's how that piece works. Okay. It sounds like a car off the lot. Woo! Okay. So this is how this works. Okay. And of course, what we just talked about right here, this is where all of your answers will come from. Okay. $2.5%. What just happened?
We're back. Don't worry. You left, but we're back.
Did I just get yeeted? This always happens.
I don't know.
This always happens on Arcfall night. Always happens.
You got
on Arcfall
mountain
night.
interneted.
No. This is the Scopely hit squad. That's what that is.
Okay.
Yeah. That was it. Griffin, thank you for dropping a gifted sub to KJ. Austus, thank you for dropping a gifted sub to Sam Usaran. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. You guys are awesome. Guffa, thank you.
If I don't open it, then later I can claim ignorance, right?
Okay. So there you go. No leaks. I just got blamed. I got hit. All right. That was the censor button.
By the way, it's really important in the future when you do receive important incoming transmissions from certain individuals, don't even read them with your eyes on stream, because your lips do move your when you read.
What did you think that I read?
Well, I'm not going to repeat it all, but you're reading your admonishment and you're like, what up. There, people are going to figure out exactly word for word what you're getting yelled at about.
Oh, you guys are starting a hype train tonight. That's fantastic. Let's go.
It's like being a football coach. You got to get your binder and you got to cover your mouth.
Yeah.
And then you could read what you're getting yelled at for.
Reading the message right now. Okay.
There you go.
All right. So we've got a hype train going on. We're going to pop on a little music. We're going to take a super quick break so you guys can do the hypey things and do the stickers and do the fun stuff. As a matter of fact, Griffin, if you take a look up here, we've got just very nominal, very simple little goals tonight. 10,000 bits gets us a Lego bonus enterprise, a Lego Enterprise bonus stream. $67 exclamation point 67 exclamation point tip exclamation point donate gets you guys a movie night. 25 subs gets a movie or a wheel spin. And Griffin, I did while you were gone. You missed this. While you were gone, I had to wax my nose.
What?
I had to wax
Your who?
my nose hairs.
Oh, I thought you said a different body part.
My nose. I had to wax
the trauma
my nose.
from last year. I still have not recovered.
Yeah, well, that happened because of 25 subs. Okay, just throwing that out there.
I definitely should have knocked on. I should have waited before opening. I did knock on the bathroom door. I should have waited longer.
You should have. You didn't want to see that. You didn't want to see that, but you did. That's not my fault. All right, Paulo, we're going to continue with your guys' questions. I do want to answer your guys' questions. We can talk about Duo Wave Defense if you guys want to. If not, we'll stay right here. That is completely fine. Let me turn on just a little hint of music, and we'll celebrate our hype train, and I'll continue answering your questions. Paulo says, Tier 12 G5 ships count as a full build G6? What are you talking about, Paulo? Just a Tier 12 G6. Tier 12 G6. If you're referring to the titanium cost of building the ship, that's actually a really good question. I don't know. But it is only to Tier 12, Paulo, not Tier 18. Okay? Only Tier 12, not Tier 18. Retrieving
Big
says,
difference.
DJ's honest question. If Scopely doesn't want G5 scrapping to be an income source, then why are they giving back G5 resources and mats? For the same reason Griffin said they couldn't launch Demolish a year ago.
Yeah.
Players want to feel like they get something back out of it.
Yep.
All right. And by the way, I saw this comment a little bit earlier. I don't remember who wrote it. I think it was an insightful comment. I wish I had read it. I lost it, and I don't think I can find it again. But whoever's comment this was, and I'm getting ready to read from memory, that's how impactful it was. We've been telling you guys for months and months and months that this was not going to be what you wanted it to be. They are completely rewriting the book on scrapping. So anybody who was expecting this to have been absolutely crazy, I don't know why. I feel like I failed you. I feel like Lost In failed you. All right? I feel like we all failed you because we have all been saying, guys, settle it. Okay? It's not going to be. They are course correcting after an absolutely miserable, for them, G4 scrapping experience.
Yeah.
Okay. Stratolorian says, I expected it to be something, but not much. Well, then good. Then this is probably, for those people who actually expected it to be something and not much, I feel like you guys are going to be like, meh, who cares? Right? What I'm going to do first thing Tuesday morning is I'm going to put a ship in the scrapper. I'm going to put a ship in the scrapper. Because,
as you should.
Because depending on what I'm scrapping, and depending on whether or not I use this cool EXO that they're talking about, okay, let's take a look at this EXO. We're going to get a free gift. To support the launch of G5 scrapping, all players are going to receive a free EXO comp, which is going to reduce G5 scrapping timers by half. It will last 7 days, must be manually activated, and it's available to Op 61 Plus. It will remain claimable for players who unlock G5 scrapping later. Okay? Thank you guys for extending the hype train. I know I have not been doing the hype train stuff. I'm sorry. I'll celebrate the hype train. I'll celebrate the hype train in just a moment. Thank you guys. So, reduces G5 scrap timers by half. Don't forget, too, that scrappers have helps. So you're already going to be about 20% net down, because that's what a help does. It's 1% net. Okay? 1% net. Alliance helps are actually a lot more valuable than people sometimes think that they are, because they're a net calculation. All right? So, whatever, for example, you saw on my screen might or might not have been accurate, and obviously I didn't have helps yet. Okay? So, I will point out that what you saw on my screen was not accurate. All right, I'm just throwing that out there. Carissa says 7 days means you can do one ship faster. Okay. 7 days is 7 days, bro. It's a week. And by the way, do not, listen, I see you guys doing this. Do not use, my number was not correct. I'm telling you now, my number was not accurate. It was from the playtest server and it was adjusted. Do not use my number that you saw on screen. I am simply reminding you that you are going to see this EXO that comes out, and you're going to get the benefit of Alliance helps, which will take 20% off after you use this EXO. Do not use the timer you saw on my screen. It is not correct. I promise. Okay? So do not use the timer you saw on my screen. Pirate Yar says, be right back. Telling official Discord DJs confirmed 31 days, 6 hours. I hate you.
Oh, perfect. There you go.
All right. Do not use my timer. Okay? All right. We are going to transition. We're supposed to be handing off in like 20 minutes. We're going to talk about duo wave defense. But we've got a hype train. So let's take a few minutes. Okay? Just like G5 wrapping. All right.
Oh, boy.
And we're going to celebrate our hype train. All right. So, guys, let's get going with the hype train. We've got 400 people in the live studio audience right now. And I should point out that I want to thank all of you for all of the support that you guys got throughout the month of April. We did, in fact, hit our Partner Plus Level 2 objective for April, 1 month down. For those of you who are watching our content, that don't come here super often, I want you to know a couple of things about our content. One, we're posting timestamps and summaries and paragraphs and descriptions with every piece of content that we produce anymore. So if you don't have time to watch a 4-hour show, I totally get it. Read the summary, look at the timestamps, and see if something interests you, and then you can go straight to that moment in the content. And that helps us as well, and we appreciate you checking out our content for looking even for the short bits. Also, over on YouTube, we're focused on doing a lot more short bit stuff over there right now. This past week, actually in the last 2 weeks, we've shared 6 YouTube short instructional videos over there, 6 of them. So you guys can go check those out, and they also have timestamps. So even if you don't want to watch the whole 10-minute video and you want to watch 2 minutes of it, you can do that as well.
It's just like the good old days.
That's
Look
right.
at you go.
I'm trying. On our channel, I'm going to point out that now that month 1 is in the books for PPP, we have 2nd month and 3rd month to go. And if we hit that objective, which I have no doubt that we will because this community is awesome, then that means, Griffin, coming up in the month of July, this channel will be giving away $2,000 in actual game currency.
That's a lot of currency.
$2,000, and all you have to do to get entered is to be a subscriber to this channel, whether that is a tier 1, tier 2, or tier 3. That is Twitch's rules, unfortunately, not mine, so I apologize for that. But be a subscriber to the channel. At tier 1, costs like, what, $6 a month? You can get that a little bit cheaper, even if you do it on the website, I think. So, hey, you do that, and you automatically get entries. Tier 2 gets a 2nd bonus entry, and tier 3 gets 6 entries. And we're going to be giving that away in the month of July. If we hit our goal, that'll be $2,000. And we're going to spread that pot out over, what did we say, Tarpy? I think 8 winners or 7 winners. The winner was going to get $1,000.
You're asking me to do numbers right now?
Hang on, I can do it. Yeah, I know.
That's
Tarpy's
mean.
brain is probably melted. I'll tell you what Tarpy's been doing tonight while we've been on the show. All right. This is how hard your content creators work for you guys. In July, if we hit our goal, 1st place is going to win $1,000.
Wow.
$1,000. 2nd place is going to win $500.
Wow.
Right? And 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th will each win a $100 pack. That is 7 winners winning up to $2,000 on this channel.
That's phenomenal. And if you want to min-max those entries, what you do next month is you just grab tier 1, then you upgrade to tier 2, then you upgrade to tier 3, and then that gives you like 9 entries.
That gives you 9 entries. That's exactly right. So that is how we're going to do it. You want to do marbles for battle passes tonight, Polar Bear? We absolutely will as we're getting ready to go off the air. So we've got a few more things that we've got to do. Thank you guys so much for the hype train. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Self-promotion
We're almost out of time.
I know. Self-promotion.
There's a lot of great content coming your way tonight.
There you go. Yeah, a lot of content. We'll go ahead and take a second to plug what's coming up. We're going to be raiding into the Inglorious STFCers with Lost In, Zero, Iron Fister, and there was one more. Goodness. Oh, and MJ. MJ is over there. Then at 9 o'clock, they're going to be, at 11 o'clock, they're raiding over to Warp Drive 5. And Ruby, that's right, Ruby's going to be over there. Then they're going to be raiding into the Warp Drive 5, who's going to carry you through the overnight and raid into Ultravetica in the morning. We've got a Talking in Cars in the morning at 8 a.m. that we're going to have a Talking in Cars ready to go with special guest Jules Verne. And then more content throughout the day tomorrow night, 9 p.m., an hour later than normal. I apologize. Oliver's got a baseball game. 9 p.m.
No, tune in early at 8 o'clock for the Starfleet Academy panel because it's Starfleet Academy month here on FCFC.
There you go. 8 p.m.
On YouTube.
On YouTube, we will do a live premiere of our Starfleet Academy panel featuring host Beck Likes Plants. That'll be at 8 p.m. Then at 9 p.m., we'll be on for our normal Arcfall lab testing, okay? lab testing. So that is what we're going to do. And I will tell you, Putz, thank you for your 44 months at Tier 1. Thank you so much.
Love
Appreciate that.
Hey, Putz. We'll be seeing Putz in 2 weeks in Orlando.
Yes. Tabby Moses says, you doing driving in cars? Yes, we will be doing talking in cars tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Let's see what else. There were a couple of other questions real quick that I want to do. Vic says, off the air, we're not at 4 hours yet. Yeah, we're on a schedule tonight. We've got to share the airwaves with the other creators. That is our commitment. Sharing the love. That's right, Vic. $2,000. DJz has lost his mind. I know. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Let's see. Okay, some people are asking about the rentable build queue. We talked about that a little bit last night. That's not really a big deal. I think that's fine. I think that's fine. It's coming with a battle pass. So in other words, if you buy a battle pass, it costs you nothing extra. You're getting an extra build queue. I think basically they've just kind of come out and said, hey, we know we're not monetizing this anymore. So let's just throw it out there and see if it's something we might be able to sell.
Why do you call it rentable?
Because that's what they called it, which is so weird. I said that was the wrong terminology, but everyone was like, that's the right terminology. I think.
Do I have to give it back?
Well, it turns off at the end of the month. Yes, so yes, technically.
Well, then there you go. I guess it is rentable, isn't it?
It is rentable. What I believe is, we're gonna feel like this for a little while. We're gonna get this for a month or two, and then then maybe it doesn't come anymore, and maybe they sell an extra build queue. I think that if I were a marketing guy, that's what I would do. All right, but in the meantime, enjoy it. Okay. In the meantime, enjoy it. Roll with it. Okay. Pong says, what happens on day 29 with the rentable build queue? Well, that depends. If it's empty, it's going to lock. If there's something in it, it will continue. All right. You got to remember, just like with scrapping, everything is transactional. Okay. For example, right now, if, what was the example we used last night? I can't remember. Oh, EXO. You do an EXO, right? For building time. And then you start a building. But then your EXO runs out. Does your building timer go back up? No, it's transactional. Okay, so you start.
Nothing can go wrong there. Don't worry about it, everybody.
So you
just
start.
Build your most expensive building right before that expires, and have complete faith that you will experience nothing but happiness and joy.
That's what I'm going to do. Honestly. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to put my longest build item in that queue the day before it expires, and that way I've got my other two queues forever. Okay.
Can I tell you guys something? Ranked probably top 10 player in the game, back and forth in the whole galaxy. I still only have 2 build queues. I don't know what you even do with 3 build queues.
I also only have 2. Yeah, I've only got 2 as well.
Anyway.
So there's that. Hey, I see a good question in chat right now. When does G5 scrapping unlock? Very good question. So it depends on your ship, okay? But it begins unlocking at Shipyard 61. Okay? It will begin unlocking there, but obviously it'll go all the way up. Listen, it's not a secret. It's not a surprise, really. It's going to correspond with the level of ship that you're building.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what it's going to be. So, if I'm looking at scrapping an Enterprise D to get the investment of an Enterprise E, that's going to be Shipyard 70, obviously. Okay, it was blacked out on the spreadsheet. Yes, because I probably wasn't supposed to say it, but I mean that's common sense. Okay, it depends on the ship that you're building, and it's going to go up. I mean, they've already said it's going up by a whole generation. Everything else is staying the same. Ship type, rarity, tier, shipyard, all of it. Efficiencies, the whole thing. Okay? It's all
so what you're saying is that this is not going to get my Socrates up to tier 12?
Well, if you do it
no.
40 times.
No.
Then
well, no, it's G5 scrapping for G6 ships. It will get his Socrates nothing.
Oh, that's right.
Absolutely nothing.
You're correct. Yeah, it's
Sigmatrite.
It's not going to give you. Yeah, it'll give you Sigmatrite. Okay, it'll give you Sigmatrite. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Ginmon says, I'm assuming.
Can I raid you and get Sigmatrite yet, or still no?
Nope. Ginmon says, I'm assuming G5 scrapping will use the scrappable queue that you already have. That is correct.
Yeah.
All right. Manxman says, I've got a question. Can we stop talking about G5 scrapping? I have offered like 5 times tonight, but you guys, this is all you're wanting to focus on, which is blowing my mind.
But you offered with, we could talk about the duo wave defenses if you want, I guess.
I think we should talk about that because I've got playtest footage I was going to share with you. So I would like to talk about that.
Well, you have 2 minutes left. Come on, here, you better get started now.
Listen, I could show you all.
Over to the new channel, unfortunately. It's 8:58.
It is 8:58, so we're gonna have to bounce here in just a minute. John Roll says
no one wants to do them. You haven't done one yet. What are you talking about?
I mean, if here's the thing, I think that there are a couple.
He can't last 2 more minutes.
I think that there are, so, you know, you guys always say, what's in it for G7? What's in it for G7? G7 are probably going to want to do this. All right. Mainly because of, which I think we've already talked about, the new Gilded Shackle. All right.
A Gilded Shackle?
A Gilded Shackle, which is a new artifact, which is earned from duo waves. And that shackle is G7 building materials efficiency, uncommon and rare.
Ooh.
Yeah.
My interest is in fact peaked.
Yeah, that's what I'm
saying. Do
saying.
you think that they'll update the wave defense battle passes?
Wave defense battle pass? Maybe. I don't know. Jules Verne says no, it's not. Oh, wait. What did I say wrong?
Oh, Jules Verne with the facts. Coming in with the facts at 9 o'clock. We have 8 seconds to talk about them.
We've only got 8 seconds. Why, Jules? Why are you fact checking me right now? Are you serious right now? I thought it was
ambiguously, by the way, because what is he talking about?
Hold on, I'm trying to find it right now.
G7 parts for ships. I like that even more.
Ship parts. Right. That's right. Right.
That's even better.
Ship parts, of which we don't have any of that stuff yet. Okay, so I mean that's it. Habermeyer says, did Scopely fix wave connection problems yet? Heck no. What are you talking about?
We're gonna have to do 1 round of marbles for the 5 battle passes. You have no choice.
I'm not giving away 5 battle passes, but I'll play a round of marbles. But I'm not ready yet. Listen, I'm not going right at 9 o'clock. I'm gonna finish what I've got to do, and then we'll go. Okay. I'm gonna finish what I got to do, and then we're gonna go.
Well, that's not how it works in network TV.
That's why I've got my own network. Everything's fine. You don't have to worry about it. Welcome to UDJZ. Welcome to
UDJZ.
UDJZ. Okay.
I love that.
I am looking for something that I was going to share with you, but I don't see it now. So, thank you, Zis for Xander. What's going on? WDJZ. That's actually probably even a better one.
Croak, unlike the news, people care about sports. So yes, they're allowed to go over. No problem.
Oh, do you guys want to see something? I will show you this. We already know about this.
Oh, he's going to weave. He's going to weave. Here comes the half an hour.
No. I'm just going to show you. This is cute. We already know this is coming because they said it. But they're hiding the artwork from us still at this point.
Do we have it in the truck? Can we get it on?
Yeah, it's on right now, ladies and gentlemen. Sigma refresh credits for Alliance tournaments.
Oh, perfect for the Alliance tournaments.
Yeah,
just as everybody anticipated.
Yep. They are indeed going with Sigma there. So that's a nice
quality.
Sigma.
That is quality.
Here you go. The new building, Starfleet Academy. Remote campus, that was the one, Jules. That's the one that's giving us G7 building cost efficiency, uncommon and rare. Okay?
We get ship parts and building efficiencies in the same month? Yeah. Well, that sounds like a good month for G7.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, you want to see, I probably shouldn't.
Oh, it's fine. We're over time. Everybody's already changed the channel. Go ahead.
Well, I scrolled through all levels of the building.
And
I'm trying to find what it gets up to. I mean, here I'm up to just level 30 of the building shows 80% building cost efficiency for G7, and that's just level 30.
And that's level 30. Yeah. It goes up to 70. We might see. 80. We might see. I hate to speculate.
Goes up to.
We ain't found shit.
Oh, Tim Russ. It goes up to 80?
Yeah, it goes up to 80.
Wow.
Yeah,
could we potentially see a 4-digit efficiency percentage?
I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I'm trying to find. I thought that Oh, here it is. Oh, wait, nope. That's not what I was looking for. I might not find it. Anyway, not really a big deal. Yeah, that's right, KJ. We did know that.
KJ, I am going to be on a Delta One flight out to LA from Atlanta.
Don't open it, then later I can claim ignorance, right? Oh.
I am dreaming.
Am I going to go far enough? I was just starting to look. Come on, DJ. God, why are you so scattered?
Don't worry, it's good. You'll find it. My
playtest footage is unbelievable.
Where's the footage?
My playtest footage is the worst. All right, I don't know how.
We know.
I was getting ready to say, Tarpy, I don't know how the data folks actually go through and watch this. They have to watch it on
They don't.
They have to watch it.
They watch their own from OBS and get it out of that.
No, they don't. I can promise that. But they have to watch it. They must go very slow. Listen, some other people might, but Jules and I have a system.
Sure.
No, he told me. I'm looking.
Of course.
I can't find it right now. Well, is what it is.
Do I not sound convinced?
I spent a lot of time on G5 scrapping.
Instead of the video, maybe you can do an interpretive dance to show us what you want to just show us.
Please don't.
Anyway, all right. Are there any questions? We'll get ready to wrap up because we are out of time. But I will answer your questions if you have more on anything. Okay?
I have a question.
There's a lot of stuff we didn't even get to talk about tonight. Hey, Jean-Luc, what's up?
DJZ, will the Academy building be boarded up since the show was canceled?
No. No, that will not happen, fortunately. Ziz says,
maybe Netflix will pick it up. You never know.
You never know. Let's see. Outpost speed up token sourcing. Listen, you know what it actually does, Omega? It doesn't do anything. It speeds up
the original Outpost itself is the only thing it speeds up. What a bunch of garbage that is.
It speeds up the 3-minute timer. Like, who cares? Doesn't do anything.
Not me.
Yeah, that's all it does.
I did have a question.
It speeds up the 3-minute timer and it goes down to 30 seconds. So, all right. Griffin, what's your question?
If I accidentally swallowed a temporary crown for my molar today with my lunch, am I in danger? Do I need to throw that back up or will I pass that?
You'll pass it. Yeah, you'll be fine.
Okay, good.
Don't worry about that.
You're fine.
Use a yardstick.
Question though.
Check things. Just check it.
Thank you.
What kind of amalgam was it? Because you might want to sell it, so you might want to make sure you find it when it.
Ew.
Anyway, continue.
Okay. Q-Dog says don't rush because of the raid train. That's not how raid trains work. But
that's not how raid trains work.
Yeah, not really. Okay. Looking at more questions. And Venadia says, sounding like a great arc to take a break and not care about the new content. I don't know. I think G7 has something here, right? We just said it. Parts and building efficiency with the dual
in G7 Town, you love efficiency. I mean, that's all there is to love. You really you want your efficiency so you can keep going. So I'm very happy with what I'm hearing.
Now, I will tell you, this is kind of a closed loop, which I'm not super happy about, okay? Meaning that... other than the efficiencies, there's not a lot here. So if you're a G6 player, I'm going to recommend that you start working on those efficiencies, okay? But you're right. To G6, there's not a lot to be immediately excited about. I mean, there is not a lot to be immediately excited about. G7 has got a lot of efficiency up for grabs, okay? I will say in a very fun way. Can I leak something? Can I please?
I told you, we're 8 minutes over. Everyone's already tuned out. There's 8 people watching now. You might as well go ahead.
Okay. There's a couple of new player titles. and I super love them. I super duper love them.
You hated the player titles.
I know, but they're finally embracing the humor. They're embracing the fun. Do you guys want to see a player title?
Yes, I would love to see one. Go ahead. Tell us now.
Guys, the player title.
Don't whack the cat. Don't whack the cat.
Tell me they're doing the free-to-play one.
Better.
Ooh.
Retrieving.
Oh, wow.
Retrieving. There's a retrieving player title. Look, there's one. What's row? What's row?
That is epic.
Retrieving.
That is epic.
You have your own player title, baby.
Good job, retrieving. This is the best day of retrieving's life.
Does retrieving get his for free? I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that happens. Okay?
We should make that grant happen.
I am going to do everything I can for you, retrieving, to make sure that you get that. Okay, that's right, Grandevault. What's row? Listen, and this isn't even all of them. Okay, this isn't even all, but there are some really. I love this. Okay, now here's the thing. I know that people are going to be mad about this and mad about that, but I like to celebrate little wins. Okay, I like to celebrate little wins, and this is cute to me. I like this.
That's a big win.
I think this is cute, and for the first time, Scopely is. I'm not going to say for the first time because they did it with the treasury thing. Okay, they did it with the treasury thing, but it's okay for us to laugh about things. Like, guys, it's okay for us to laugh about things.
I still like our April Fool joke idea with the titles, but this is still pretty good.
This is good. I don't know why they didn't do the free-to-play thing. I'm not entirely sure why, but this is cute. This is fun. That's right, Fun Daddy. Self-mockery is funny. That is approved, and I am okay with something like this. All right, and again, this does not take away from bug fixes because somebody's going to say that. Well, they did this, and they're changing Mara's hat, and why can't they fix waves? Totally different people, totally different teams, but this is kind of cool, right? I like something like this. This is a funny little thing.
That would be another really good title, Stuck in a Wave. Perfect.
Yeah, all right. So, I think that is kind of cool. There's some stuff, that is going to work. Going to work. Now, I did see this question as well. Mid-ops experience. I actually saw this real quick. Is Acorum in our chat right now? Acorum, I was actually hanging out earlier today in Minnie Mabel's chat because I try to watch as many of the creators as I can. And there you are. Hey, Acorum, what's going on? Welcome.
Hey, Acorum, what's up?
There was a comment that you made in Minnie Mabel's chat, and I wanted to address it because I have heard a lot about it. And you identified it, and it wasn't a public thing. It wasn't really a public thing. Lots of things are wrong with me. Last month, Acorum said to Minnie Mabel, man, because Minnie Mabel was talking about the mid-ops experience and how it was good last month. And then, of course, you had the high ops experience, which was ops 56 plus. Now, there was a problem last month, wasn't there, Acorum? Tell me what you said, Acorum, to Minnie Mabel. You said, man, I don't understand how I got missed. I don't understand how I got missed because, mid-ops says that they had a good time and high-ops had stuff, but I had nothing. Tepish says the same thing. 51 through 54 got nothing. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
Should have opped up. Don't camp. Shouldn't have camped.
No, this was a failure. This was a bug. Not a bug. This was an oversight. It was a failure. Because high ops started at 56, but the month before, it was 51. So when the high ops went to 56, mid ops stayed at 50.
Whoops.
Acorum, I saw that and my heart went out to you. Okay? My heart went out to you because you know what? There were 4 ops levels last month that got absolutely forgotten about by all of Scopely and the creators and everybody all month long. I personally apologize to you.
Feels bad, man. That's not cool. That's not acceptable.
Not okay.
I agree. There should be a never mind.
They got nothing, J-Babes. There was hardly any events. They got nothing.
I mean,
I have good news for you.
Really? What is the good news?
I do have good news for you. Because this month, Acorum, high ops has been increased to 61 plus. Okay?
Yes.
And this month, officially, mid-ops experience has been advanced all the way up through ops 60.
Oh, good.
Okay? Ops 60. And I'm prepared to leak a little bit. You guys wanted to know what you guys were going to be working on down there. Here's the thing. It is a little different than what it was. I actually saw Minnie Mabel while Acorum was talking about this conversation. Acorum was like, yeah, 51 through 54 got nothing. We got absolutely nothing. All right? But Minnie Mabel, and then who was her guest today? Who was her guest? KS? I don't know who that was. I've never heard her before, but I thought she had a really cool perspective. I enjoyed listening to her talk.
Her name is KK. Her name is KKC.
KKC. That was cool. I've never run into her before. That's great. I'm gonna have to start following. She was talking about, hey, for me last month, it seemed to really focus heavily on the relativity. She got 3 tiers. Was it 3 or 4? Acorum.
Wow.
Said I got 3 or 4 tiers on my relativity from the mid-ops experience.
That's great.
I thought that's exactly what mid-ops is supposed to be doing. Riskbreaker says, I don't know why DJs think some CCs forgot about it, because I never read a single report about it, Riskbreaker. Never read a single report about it. Not a single ticket, not a single report. Nothing came through. Nothing.
About what?
About 51 through 54 last month.
I brought it up a few times. With you.
Well, Tarpy, that would require DJs listening to the sound of your voice. So we already know that's not going to happen.
Right? I know. By the way, you look really good today, Griffin.
Oh, yeah. You would like to think so. All my shipments have already come in, Tarpitude. I've got a whole buffet table ready.
In a moment.
2 weeks. You got 2 weeks.
You missed that
bring
one.
your favorite toilet paper. You're going to need it.
Yeah, Kaviji, my bad.
You realize I'm spending most of that trip at your house, right? So
doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
The vengeance is going to be primed and ready.
Did IJ's sound alert just play? Because I just saw it pop in chat. Okay, good.
Yes,
All right,
I laughed.
Fantastic. Good. Good.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. No reports, Riskbreaker. None. Okay, just throw that out there. No reports. Anyway, and I obviously, and in fairness, I did apologize up front and saying I was part of the problem because I didn't turn in a report either.
Well, that's the sound alert right there. Did anybody clip that?
I also apologized.
I was part of the problem.
I said at the very beginning, I also apologized to Acorum because I also, and I apologized to Tarpy. Tarpy says she told me I didn't write a report. Okay? None. Zero. There was nothing from nobody. So I apologize. I apologize for my failure. And I apologize on behalf of Scopely for their failure. All right? We all failed you. I'm sorry, Ops 51 through 54. We all failed you. Every one of us. However, what happened?
Oh, no.
Riskbreaker, it doesn't, you're not hearing
worry.
me, Riskbreaker.
There'll be
It doesn't matter where it was. I'm saying no reports came in. None from anybody for anything related to that. Nobody did it. All right, so I appreciate. Listen, Tarpy says she talked about it on this show. I also missed it. We all did.
That's normal for me, by the way.
We all
That's
did.
fine.
Anyway, mid-ops this month.
You would do it.
Mid-ops has been expanded to ops 60. And they are, what did I just do? What is happening? And Venaudio, I need to listen to this now. This is going to be bad, right? What did you do? What did you do?
It's literally what Griffin just said.
Bring your favorite toilet paper. You're going to need it.
What?
Yeah.
He doesn't listen to the sound of my voice either. It's okay.
I didn't even hear what you said.
Yeah, apparently.
I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, sorry about that. Mid-ops experience is going to be ops 20 through 60 this month. And they are this is really broad. They're targeting a lot of different stuff. There's a lot of acceleration here. I wouldn't say, I think, Tarpy, that it is limited to 1 or 2 loops. I think is that a fair thing to say? It's very broad.
It's
okay.
Ops limited. I think you should tell them what I've been working on for the last 2 hours. But
okay. I will in just a second. Just a second. Because after we say that, we're going to run. We're going to run. We're going to end the stream and we're going to run.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Well, we can say that. Anyway, I can talk about it.
Oh, okay. So, ops 20 through 25. You guys are going to be working primarily on Franklin and Discovery. Ops 26 through 30, Franklin Reliant. Okay. 31 through 34, it continues on. I'm not going to give all of the breakdowns, but they've broken. You know what? I'll give you the ops brackets. You got 20 through 25. So that's a very targeted experience, Tarpy. 26 through 30, 31 through 34, 35 to 39, 40 through 44, 45 to 50, and then 51 to 60. This is 7 different mid-ops experience battle passes. Okay?
Wow.
And it depends on which milestone you're looking at, because the one you just quoted is different, is a different milestone than the one I'm looking at.
I wasn't really looking at
the
milestones.
ops ranges are different.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, that's it. I'll have to go back and check that. What I will say, what we've been doing, and this data only came in late this afternoon, so we're not ready to present it. But we've been working on the new 27-day Battle Pass payouts, and Scopely did provide the data. They just happened to provide it literally, Tarpy, 30 minutes before we went on the air. So there wasn't enough time to do all the math. We'll have it ready tomorrow. But they did, in fact.
Not enough time!
They did, in fact.
Oh, now look what you've done.
Thank
Fart
you.
noises.
Thank you for.
That's like DJ's mouth all the time.
Thank you for the unicorn farts there, Papa Smurf.
You just took 20 unicorn to the head.
Yeah, those were unicorn farts. Rainbow unicorn farts. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. So
better than the horn.
Omega says there are so many things that aren't going to work right tomorrow.
I don't know about that.
I mean, is that different than usual?
Here's the deal. I think that I'm not even going to predict it. I'm not even going to predict. Okay. There's no point, because here's the thing. You know what? I will make a prediction. I will make a prediction.
Oh, what's that?
I think a lot of the new stuff won't be broken. I think it's going to be the same stuff we've spent the last 6 months fixing that's going to be broken. Okay.
Or at least the last 1 month due to version control.
Yeah. No, I think it's going to be stupid stuff. I think it's going to be stuff that we've never seen, or stuff that we've seen 10 times. It's not going to be, how the new Battle Pass works. It's not going to be. Thank you. It's
in
not
the
going to
face. Cats in the face.
In the face. Yeah. Here's the thing, and I'm not being negative, Groovy. I'm just saying, I think that duo waves are going to work. Thank you for all the slaps. I think the duo waves are going to mechanically work. Okay. I think that the Battle Pass is going to mechanically work. I think the Mythic track is going to mechanically work. I think it's going to be something silly like, if you try to log into the game while you've got a ship in the scrapper, then you're going to get locked out. I think it's going to be something silly like that.
That wouldn't repeat that one. That's an old trick.
I think it's going to be something silly, right? That's what I think. And I'm not necessarily being negative about it, Groovy. I'm just saying, that's the record. I don't think it's going to be the new content that's completely broken. I think it's going to be something completely unrelated. Okay.
And if you started a scrap today, you only have yourself to blame, by the way.
Well, I'm starting a scrap first thing in the morning. Yeah,
right, after maintenance.
Hazard systems. right? Hazard systems or something like that. It'll be, Omega says, I love your optimism. What? That I'm saying that something dumb's going to be broken? I guarantee it. I am confident that something...
What?
That's a good one.
What is that?
What?
Raccoons in the face.
Raccoons in the face. Chickens squawking. Thank you guys.
So weird.
It's so weird
when you're not even looking at the stream to have the reference.
Yeah, I know. Thank you guys. And you're starting another hype train, a hostage train, in fact, because we're trying to get out of here. So, again.
Pokeballs to the face.
Thank you guys for throwing so many things in my face right now. This is
Can someone clip that and just in the middle of the word Pokeball?
Omega J, thank you for your 25 bits. Got to catch them all. Crazy said, is there going to be marbles tonight? I'll load up marbles. I will. What? Cheese to the face.
Good.
Cheese to the face.
We should absolutely do marbles.
Cheese to the face. Why you thought
tomatoes to the face?
Tomatoes to the face. Damn Skippy says, should we spend our Officer Depot tokens? Not yet. But yes. But not yet. Not yet.
What?
But yes.
You need all of the officer shards you can get.
But not yet.
Like,
just
what?
Give it a day. Just give it a day,
What?
okay? Just give it a minute.
Officer Depot?
Give it a minute.
Officer Depot?
Just give it a minute. Ducks to
What?
the face.
I feel like you should play marbles now. Oh my god.
Ducks to the face. Say cheese.
Are those ducks wearing protection?
Yeah, there were Dr. Ducks. Dr. Ducks. Okay? Anyway.
What the heck?
Take the picture already. Get it. Good kitty. Good kitty. Get it, kitty. Get it, kitty. Get it, kitty.
I can't.
Oh, that's a good kitty.
Can't get it.
Oh, that's a good kitty. Don't give up, kitty.
Carter, how do we talk to these people?
Okay, hey, real quick. Somebody said I'm Ops 43. What am I going to be working on? Who asked that? Was that Shorts? Domo? It was Domo too. Shorts and Domo. All right.
Well, you were supposed to camp at 39, so you already blew it.
All right. I don't remember. Real quick. Let's see. So,
oh, goodness.
Domo says 45 to 50. What are we working on?
Stuff.
Stuff.
Get that Voyager, Max. Cheese to the face.
Cheese to the face. Look at all that cheese. Would you want to know about your ships that you're working on, or perhaps the buildings that you're going to be working on?
Ooh.
Or perhaps the specific researches that you'll be working on. Or perhaps the artifact that will be sourced for you.
Ooh.
This is what I'm saying. I think what they've done here with the mid-ops experience is a good thing. They are expanding beyond ships, which I've always said that they need to do. They're expanding beyond ships. They're actually now incorporating officers as well, and now specialty resources and artifacts.
I love it.
Or specialty researches and artifacts. So I think that is a good thing, that they're trying to take mid-ops and doing more of the whole player experience. All right, and I think that's actually a good thing. So Jondrel says, what if you already have it maxed or done? Well, hopefully there's something that is there.
Chickens to the face.
Chickens to the face. Look at the rubber chickens. If you're
Too
already...
bad they weren't male chickens. Then I could have said something else.
Jondrel, if you're done with everything that mid-ops is giving you at your ops, then it's probably time to move up. I mean, truthfully, if you're done with everything that they're giving you, then you're probably ready to move up. Use Screaming Goat.
Not my
right
feeling,
too. Screaming Goat. Hey, 45 seconds left.
Now
on the
you're
level one hype train.
just doing SNL, making copies.
Making copies of the Screaming Goat. Exclamation point play. So you can play some marbles. Exclamation point play.
Go to Loaded Ding
Girl
Dong,
really well.
making copies.
All right, guys, listen, I just realized that I forgot to turn off bit influences, so this will just be a race for fun. Race for fun, and then we'll do battle passes afterwards, okay? Here we go. Exclamation point play. Here we go.
I don't know about that. When I know what I want and I know where I at. Yeah, and I know where I at. Giving us rules, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. When I know what I want.
Exclamation point play. we'll give you guys 30 seconds to get joined for a free first place claim. This is just getting warmed up. This is just getting warmed up.
Balls to the face.
That was good right there. Okay. All right, guys. This one is just warm up. All right, just a warm up, and then we'll do something for a battle pass coming up here. Okay. Here we go. Exclamation point play. 10 seconds on the clock. Here we go.
It's how we do it. Take the world down.
Here we go.
Say it. Gonna take it.
There they go.
Slay it.
Cyber Demon out first. There goes Cyber Demon. Lasik. Moopsy. Moopsy is in. I didn't know the Moopsy was here. I forgot to turn off the bits. I forgot to turn off the bits. Moopsy is here. Is he gonna kill everybody? We shall find out soon enough. Cyber Demon, Maximum, Bull, Shatterfang, Crush, and Eye Shield in the top 5 spots. It is a good track, isn't it, Guffa?
We run the show now.
Oh, yeah.
Showing the rest how.
Showing the rest now. Eye Shield currently in first place, followed by Maximus, Bull, and Cyber Demon. Crushing and Manxman in 4th and 5th place. There comes Chatterfang as we head into another set of obstacles. Eye Shield making his way through. Crushing lucky to not get launched off the track. Lasik, Twab, Grouchy Outlaw taking the lead. Oh, Grouchy Outlaw getting his ball swatted around. Oh, no. He's
lucky.
Oh, no. Who's going to get out first? There's Major Payne. Major Payne is the first one out. Here he goes. Major Payne, first one out. He's in first place. Headed on down as we turn into our final set of turns to land into the bucket. And we're going to see who actually comes in. And whoops, what did I just do? I just turned off all the... I don't know.
Oh, man.
Oh, there we go.
What did you... What?
I got it. Everything is fine. I was trying to play another song, and then then all the names went away. There they go. Major Payne, congratulations.
It's time to run now. Take the world down. No way to stop this.
All right. Are you guys sufficiently warm?
I believe so.
Are you sufficiently warm?
They are.
90 seconds left in a level 2 hype train. 90 seconds left in a level 2 hype train. Do you guys want to play one more game of marbles before we do battle passes while the hype train is up? Moopsy, do you want to kill everybody? Polar Bear says turn them all off. I'm leaving it up to Moopsy. He loves marbles. And there's a hype train. He yelled at me yesterday for playing marbles outside of a hype train.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he did. 60 seconds.
What a noob. Why would you do that?
I know, I messed it up. Major Payne, congratulations. This is so weird. Okay, let's play again. We've got 30 left on the clock. Exclamation point play. Get in. Let's go. 40 seconds on the clock.
No way to stop this.
No way to stop this. We're gonna run the show now. Run the show now.
Make up your lyrics.
It hits pretty good. All right, guys.
I mean, it's so drippy biddle, but it's okay.
10 seconds. Here we go. There they go. The balls have dropped. Wolfwood, Ostis, Hell's Cat. Feet Washer, Wolfwood, Ostis, Bender, the robot, leading in first place. Very nice. Guys, thank you guys very much for the hype train. I appreciate that so very much. Did I AI? No. No, I did not AI it. This is on my music service. It's banging, though. Banging.
No, this is UltimatDJ's cousin from Poughkeepsie. She worked on this track for 4 months in the studio.
Yeah. They recorded it live. They had a great laugh about it. They just thought it was so funny. They could barely record it without just dying in laughter.
Dying laughter.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
Bender the Robot in first place. Feet Washer, Pong, second and third. Zeus Light and LASIK in fourth and fifth. Thank you for the follow. The Great Eye Mike. Am I saying that right? Thank you, Bender the Robot, Guffa, Moopsy. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so very much. Bender the Robot, Glooby, Enterprise in first, second, and third place. And we're flying through space. And we're headed up the ramp. There comes the rest of the pack. Bender the Robot in first place. There comes Feet Washer. Pong in third. LASIK and Martok in fourth and fifth. Zeus Light in sixth. There goes Bender the Robot. Off the launch pad. Feet Washer still in second. Not a lot of action going on right here. I'm waiting for somebody to fall off the track.
Little Rainbow Road action here.
Yeah. As you can see here, Ice Wolf has a record on this track. And currently, Bender the Robot is beating the record. There's Ice Wolf's record-setting ball. And Bender the Robot is in the lead. Ready to... Oh, snap! There goes Ice Wolf.
Wow, there it went. There went Ice Wolf.
Oh, no! Bender's ahead again! Bender's ahead again! There goes Tiny Mama! There goes Ice Wolf! Wow, Ice Wolf is going to keep the record. Look at that.
Yeah.
Ice Wolf just got shot way ahead.
That's unstoppable.
Yeah,
Unstoppable.
That is crazy. There goes Tiny Mama. Bender the Robot duking it out for first place. Sherlock, thank you for dropping 100 kitty bitties. There goes Ice Wolf. Still waiting to see how this is going to play out. Bender the Robot and Tiny Mama now coming into a final set of tracks and getting stuck.
Somebody got popped.
Yeah, look at them all flying off the track there. Tiny Mama, Sports Sock now in the lead.
Oh!
Tiny Mama and Sports Sock both just got stuck. Oh, no, Tiny Mama just fell off the track. Sports Sock in first, Ginmon in second, and Ice Wolf is going to retain the lead and retain the record here on this track. There you go. Congratulations, Sports Sock. You're our winner tonight. There you go. All right, everybody.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. I like that one. All right, here we go. As soon as this race is over, we're going to turn off bits. And we're going to give you guys an opportunity to play a game for a battle pass. We're going to give away not one, but 2 battle passes here tonight. 2 battle passes, and then we'll get ready to get out of here. While we're waiting on this race to end, let me ask in the chat if there are any other questions about anything related to the Ark. I will point out that we have Talking in Cars with DJs tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. And we'll be in the Talking Trek. We'll be in the Talking Trek lab tomorrow night. We will be running some duo waves so that we can show you guys how that works. And that will be happening tomorrow night. Any other questions? Any cool skins for the Vengeance? Not this month. Is G5 getting Excelsior? They want to know about the mid-ops experience.
Oh. If I were a Magic 8-Ball, most of my answers might be positive at this point. But I'm not a Magic 8-Ball. I'm a Griffin. So take that for what you will.
Exclamation point. Oh, crap. Hang on. Wait. No. No, not exclamation point play. Main menu. Oh, no. No.
You did it again?
No. Main menu. Sorry. Wait. Wait. Hold everything. Whoa.
Are you okay?
Whoa. I forgot to turn off the biddies. Let me do it now. Okay. All right, now we can do it again. Sorry about that. My fault. My fault. There you go. Exclamation point play. You got a chance to do now. Did I forget how to marble? I did indeed. Exclamation point play. You guys have a chance. And while we're waiting on those, we'll see if anybody else has questions. Anybody else has anything that they want to talk about as we get ready to wrap up. Hey, I'm going to remind you that we've got 3 days left in the month of April. Our PPP point goal has been hit. And now we are trying to make up some ground, if it's possible, towards our Go Wheel spin. We're only 40% through the Go Wheel spin here this month. But in fairness, gifted subs were kind of discouraged because of this whole PPP thing. So that's unfortunate.
It's hard to do both at the same time. That's
really
the issue.
is. It really is. It's hard to do both at the same time, and I dislike Twitch for it. But I will remind you. Thank you. I will remind you. Oh, come on. Thank you very much for that. I will remind you also of a brand new Tier 3 chat, though. So if you had thought about upgrading your chat, there is a brand new exclusive Tier 3 chat in our Discord that only our Tier 3 subs have. If you are a Tier 3 subscription here on Twitch, then make sure that your Discord and your links are, or your Discord and your Twitch are linked up, because you'll get automatic access to the new Tier 3 chat, and you'll be able to come in, and we've been having some interesting conversations and sharing some feet pics and spider pics and things like that. So
feet pics without me?
Yeah. So you make sure that your accounts are linked, and you can come in and hang out with our brand spanking new Tier 3 chat club. We appreciate you guys all, and that'll give you a little bit of motivation if you were thinking about, wow, what's a Tier 3 going to get for me? It's going to get you cool pips on your avatar, plus access to a brand new chat. All right.
You know, I broke my toe last Wednesday. I kicked a bedpost in the dark in a hotel room, and my foot looks amazing.
Oh, you should definitely post that.
Okay, good. I will do that.
Killer Cujo said,
the bruise is incredible.
Is Tier 3 chat where you call everyone else a peasant for not being able to afford Tier 3? No. That's I almost said something I shouldn't have said, but no. I didn't.
You answered that awfully quickly.
You did, now that you mention it.
Tarpy knows exactly what I was going to say. Okay. Silvertab says, TLDR on G5 scrapping. Max and scrapping at the tier you are on. No benefit to tiering it and maxing before scrapping. No. Take it up. Take it up. Take it on up. Take it on up. Take it on up. Because you want the most amount of G6 payout that you can get, so you're going to have to max it. So take it on up. Okay? Take it on up. Take it on up. Caledon
Come on,
says,
push play.
Questions.
What happened to the Inglorious people? Are they still waiting for you to raid?
Probably. Caledon says, we need to know your thoughts. While I know you don't know the task tables, without choice tokens, do you think Alliance games are hosed? No. As a matter of fact, I think choice tokens are going to make it a little bit more difficult, but we were able to receive confirmation. Here's your little nugget leak. No tasks were removed.
Ooh.
No.
That is a big leak.
That is a leak. No tasks were removed. Tasks were added, but no tasks were removed.
Well, that's great news.
That is great news. So, obviously, it's going to be a little bit trickier. Okay, it's going to be a little bit trickier without choice tokens, but you still have others, right? You've got the NX-01, you've got the Dominion, you got the Borg, you've got the other stuff, and you can still do the material ones depending on what day and if you've claimed everything and if you have some multi-phasics, things like that. Okay, you can do all that stuff.
Wow.
All right.
Also, I just want to, before we completely just assume that them saying they didn't get rid of any tasks means everything is the same. They did not say that they didn't change the values of any current tasks.
What?
So they just said they didn't get rid of any.
Oh, Tarpy's really covering all bases here.
What a
yeah,
tinfoil
because
comment that was.
know Scopely.
That is a very... I don't like that. I don't want to set the expectation that they're getting foobarred. All right? We don't know that. There's no evidence to suggest that. The only thing that they told us they changed were some of the odds. Some of the odds on those two tasks.
Evidence to suggest that they screwed something up? That's like the last 7 years of this game.
All right. Maybe so. History is the evidence. Fair enough. All right. Exclamation point play. Here we go. This is our last race. Winner gets a battle pass. Last place finisher gets a battle pass. Winner gets a battle pass. Last place completionist gets a battle pass. Here we go. Balls are down.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck as we head towards a battle pass winner for the month of IOTA 05. Okay. Let's see what we got coming on in here. Long, twisty, tubey thing. And now we're into the what kind of it's like a funnel. It's like
This
this
is going to be 30 years.
It's like a thread. It's like a spool of thread. It's going all
That's
the
a
way
condenser.
around. All right, there goes Madrox. He's first out. Madrox and Strider and Zek are the first three out. Zek, almost taking the lead, but not quite. Strider now taking the lead in first place. And there comes Mac and Bash, Big J. Dr. Iron Chef is there in fourth place. Strider leading so far, but hitting an obstacle, slowing down. Ginmon and General Chaos now taking the lead. There goes Enhani and Ginmon. General Chaos and Strider holding in fourth as Enhani and Ginmon duke it out for first place.
Strider.
But there is a paddle slapper coming up here, and we're going to see if anybody gets caught. Enhani bounces right through. There goes Strider taking over first place. Strider and Enhani. Paddle whacker, that's what I called it. And Strider just got completely stopped by the peg, by the big, large peg that just stuck out of the middle. There goes Enhani, still leading in first place.
Pegged.
You got pegged. Strider got pegged. All right, there goes Enhani, making his way down through the boost. There goes Chaos Anarchy, but he bounces off the track and explodes. And Donnie staying in the center of the track, making his way down, turning into a final turn as we get ready to go down our final straightaway here. I just choked on my own spit. General Darkfire and Polar Bear actually falling off the track and getting blown up, and Hani still in a clear lead. There comes General Chaos, though, gaining and closing the gap between first and second place. Hypochondriac coming in and taking over in second. And now in first place, Hypochondriac is coming up against the Paddle Whacker and gets stopped right there with the Paddle Whacker. Bad Gamer and Hani all getting stopped by the Paddle Whacker, but there goes Bear Butt Owl, making his way all the way through the Paddle Whacker and is now in first place. We're going to head into the little speed bump section here. He bounces right on over, but now we've got the pointy cones, and he's got to navigate there. He is at a complete standstill. There goes General Chaos and Purse now in first and second place. General Chaos now in a significant lead, first place, heading down into a straightaway, hitting a couple of speed boosts, and now we're going to see lasers. Oh my gosh, are those death lasers? You are getting ready to get lasered to death, General Chaos. We shall see. Here's more pointy cones, pointy cones, but he passes all those up very, very easily. General Chaos now moving his way down, hitting the speed boosts and waiting for his ball to be laser sliced open. But so far, the lasers are avoiding General Chaos. There comes Purse in second place. Purse taking the lead. Now in first place as he heads down and is going to fall into the bucket. Is Purse going to do it? Purse finishes in first place. Congratulations to Purse. What a come from behind finish. There you go.
Well done, well done.
Woo! Dang!
That was exciting.
That was a good race. I like it. There you go. And still, at this moment, over 400 people live in our studio audience. Thank you guys so very much. We appreciate you being with us here for Arcfall. Thank you guys so very much. We're going to pop on over to the Inglorious STFCers just as soon as we get everything finished up right here. I'm looking. Who's hosting tonight? There are so many Twitch streamers on right now. I'm waiting for the race to finish. Waiting for it to finish. And we'll see.
Iron Fister. Good to see everybody again. Can't wait to hang out with you tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the morning. 8 o'clock tomorrow night for Starfleet Academy's Paddle on YouTube. And 9 o'clock for the big Arcfall show right back here on Twitch.
All right, so there's Purse. Congratulations to Purse. And we're going to find out who was last place. Where's my Discord? I just lost my Discord. There it is. Okay. Notes. Battle Pass. Battle Pass winner for first. And who was our last place completioner? Completionist.
Completioner. Oh,
that was Sean G. Congratulations. Sean G, congratulations. Be sure to shoot me a DM over on Discord.
DJz has a bigger vocabulary than a dictionary.
Yeah,
I agree.
I like to make up words.
Yeah.
For all the wrong reasons.
I make up many words. All right,
Well, that was a fun Arcfall Eve show, DJs. Well done.
Thank you very much. I
We learned a
appreciate
lot.
you being here.
We learned a lot about the scrapping and more scrapping and then more scrapping.
Lots of scrapping.
The mid-ops experience was covered. We talked nothing about the duo waves, so that'll be tomorrow.
In all fairness, we did a lot of that last night. We talked a lot about that last night, so didn't get into much of that here tonight. But there you go. Also, I am being corrected and being told that there is, in fact, one Vengeance skin available this month. I don't remember seeing it, but apparently there is one.
It's really cool looking.
Ooh,
it's bright blue.
Bright blue.
What does it do?
What does it do?
I don't remember. Let's see. I had that screenshot pulled up.
Wait, when are we talking about G5 scrapping? Says Delmeyer.
Oh, wow.
Is this like Lorca?
There is a VOD. Swift says, DJ, Tarpy is right. You somehow think they don't want to screw us. New tasks that are worth more points, no choice tokens, and extending the month and removing cheaper purchasing options. So, actually, I disagree with you on the Battle Pass. The choice tokens, I agree with, but that was... They've always hated that. And they've tried to take that away multiple times, and we always scream about it. But I mean, this is not the first time they've taken choice tokens away from Alliance tournaments. I think I'm going to be okay with the Battle Pass, but we are still reviewing data. All right, we only got the data shortly before airtime tonight, so we will continue our analysis into the night. And that's one of the nice things about getting off the air a little bit earlier. We will continue our analysis tonight and be ready to share some of that stuff with you tomorrow, hopefully in the morning time. If not, then later tomorrow. So we'll try to do that. But we do have the Battle Pass data, and we're going to analyze that. We're going to see what we can get for you guys as far as some analytics on that go. And that's where the cookie will crumble, right, Swift? If the Battle Pass ends up being a raise, or if they do it the proper way and it's correct, then great. All right. But if they try to play silly games, well, that's why we make charts. Okay, that's why we make charts. So we'll see. Swift says the real nail in the coffin for the officer flash pass was them removing rare officers. Well, I guess I could tell you, we do see a lot of officer shards in this new Battle Pass. Okay?
I like it.
Our big concern, Tarpy, the one thing that we are looking for mathematically, analytically, we are looking for resources and materials. That is our number one priority. Okay?
Totally.
That is the number one priority, that we are going to be looking for resources and materials. But there are a lot of officer shards here. All right? So,
yeah. So it depends on how you math the value of what's in the rest of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. So we'll have to see how that goes. In the meantime, we appreciate all you guys for coming in and hanging out tonight. It's been an absolutely great show. Thank you to the live studio audience. 400 of you? That is insane.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Thank you guys.
Almost the whole time.
We appreciate you. We'll see you tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. In the meantime, we're going to head on out of here. We're going to send you over to the inglorious STFCers, and that would be our buddy Iron Fister. Okay, you guys be sure to check out over there, and I know that he would very much appreciate your follow and your subscription and anything else that you can do to help him out over there. We appreciate you. We love you all. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Enjoy the inglorious STFCers. Enjoy the Warp Drive 5. Enjoy Ultra Vetica and the Arcfall Breakfast. We'll see you tomorrow morning. My name's UltimatDJz. That's Griffin, Tarpy Matters, Karkin, and all the rest of us saying, have a wonderful Arcfall Eve, everybody. Good night.
invisible.